Hey, second grade writers, this is Mrs. Mann. So today we're going to continue talking about abbreviations. And remember, we said abbreviations are when you take a word and you can shorten it, but you have to start with a capital letter and it has to end with the period. Okay, so don't forget about that. It's not the same as contractions where we add that little comma in the air, that apostrophe. This is something different. It's when we actually shorten the word, not putting two words together. Okay, so you're going to watch this video that's below, the abbreviation video. And if you click on that, and if you get this error, let's see, if it says video unavailable, just click right here where it says watch on YouTube and it will open up. I'm not going to play it. It will open up in YouTube for you. Okay. So just go ahead and make sure you do that anytime you see where it says video unavailable. Click on this, okay? Because sometimes people don't give the rights to be able to embed things. So don't worry about that. Just click right here on watch on YouTube, okay? So you're going to go ahead and watch that video today and do a little bit more of a lesson on abbreviations. But what I want to do with you is we're going to go in here and we're going to talk about the rough draft. Okay. So yesterday you did your Foursquare where you wrote your 3 sentences in each box. And then what we're going to do now today is you're going to write it in the rough draft and you're going to be typing this. And the reason you're typing this is because it's easier for us, your teachers, to edit them. So, please try to do these as soon as possible so that we can make sure that we have time to edit them before your final copy is due. Okay. So you're going to use the Google document that I created on the next screen. And then you're going to start with your first box of your Foursquare. So let me go into that in just a second, but I want to show you the rubric. So this is the same rubric that you've used in first grade. It's the way that your teachers graded your papers back then. So it's nothing new. But this will tell you how you can score that 100% or why maybe you scored a 60. Okay, so it'll tell you as long as all of your things are in this category or in this column, then you're going to get that 100. But if you have more of them over here, then that's where you're going to end up your score is going to end up here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to add up the total of each column. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and click on your rough draft. So what we've done here is we went ahead and put in a Google document. So what you'll have to do is you'll just click on here and it'll go right there to where you start, okay? It says use this page to type your research paper. Be sure to use complete sentences, capitalization, and punctuation, okay? So what you're gonna do is don't forget you have to indent. So you can hit that tab button and it'll indent for you. And then you're going to start writing with that first box of your Foursquare, where that topic sentence, you're going to copy it just like you did from your Foursquare and copy it right onto your paper. Type it right in there. Okay. And then you're going to go to box number 2, box number 3, box number 4, and box number 5. Okay. So you're just going to keep going along, from each box to the next as you're writing this paper. So just write down all the sentences, type out all the sentences that you did on that Foursquare, okay? You can use some of those transition words that we talked about, the finally, the next. Also, in addition, those are the kinds of words, remember, that we talked about when we did our narrative about how to combine our sentences from one of those Foursquare boxes to the next, okay? So for example, I might say golden retrievers are the best dogs ever. I like golden retrievers because, or I might say golden retrievers are the best dogs ever. First, the golden retriever comes in many colors. Okay, so then I might talk about all of that stuff that was in box number 2. Then I might say, next, their habitat is usually inside of a home. Okay, and so then I would go on to the next one. And then I might say, also, or in addition, And then I might talk about the next part, the third box or the fourth box. I'm sorry. And then finally is what you might use to go into your fifth box. Okay. So that's what you're going to do there. You're going to type that in to this document, and then submit that to your teacher so that they can edit that. And then the final draft is the one that you're going to actually write on paper. Okay. So that's your rough draft that you're going to do today. But this is what you're going to be doing for abbreviations. So you just have like a little 10 question little quiz on abbreviations. So I'm going to kind of go in here and show you what they're like. So it says, what is the correct abbreviation for street? So then you're going to go in here and find the correct answer. So remember, all abbreviations start with a capital letter and they end with a period. So be very careful because these two are very similar, but one of them has a period and one does not. Okay. So make sure you watch that video though before you go into this quiz, because the video reviews some of those abbreviations that we talked about on Monday. And it actually even goes into a few more that we may not have addressed on Monday. Okay. So we look forward to seeing your rough drafts. Like I said, don't wait till the last day to do your rough draft because we have to have time to edit them before your final copy is due. Okay. And what I mean by edit that is go in there and check and see if there's any spelling errors or if there's any suggestions that we have of things you might want to add, or we might even want to go in there and say, this is fantastic. Go ahead. You're ready to write this on paper. So make sure you give your teacher time to do that before it's due. Okay. So I hope you guys learned a lot about abbreviations today when you watch that video. And I look forward to seeing your rough drafts. Have a great day, writers. Bye.